Run Wild On to Dancing with the Stars, I've seen some amazing sights, but nothing quite like the magic that we're about to witness tonight. I can't wait, and I'm sure that you can't either. So let's bring out our two landmarks of magic, Penn and Teller. Tonight, performing in Penn and Teller's world-famous magic show and walking off this stage with a Fool Us trophy is just what this next magician hopes to accomplish by fooling Penn and Teller. Let's meet them right now.
I was raised by a single mom who taught me to be strong. I studied dance as a girl, but I was never going to be a ballerina exactly. My secret dream was to be a professional wrestler, like the ones on TV. So, glamour, movement, and spectacle, all the things that I wanted, magic gave to me. When I was 16, I started working with a famous magician, doing big stage effects where it's demanding and there's a higher level of physical risk. I never felt like a subordinate. I felt like an equal. 8,000 shows, and 16 years later, I've been injured more times than I can count. But I've only missed one performance, and it was to get my college degree. We're living in a moment where more and more women are staking their claim in the world of magic, and I couldn't be more ready to take center stage and show myself to the world as a magician. So, to take things back to my pro wrestling dreams, Penn and Teller, you're going down.
All the way from Niagara Falls, give it up everyone for Alexandra. Even.
10. Red. Diamond.
really want to be a professional wrestler?
I mean,
I'm trying to connect these dots. Magic, wrestling, what do you
like
think?
yourself, I mean, staying in shape has just always been something deep down inside that I loved. And the risk that I found with something like wrestling is just parallel with the risk that I find with performing magic for everyone here tonight.
I love that. It's like
Yeah.
adrenaline, like an
Yeah,
adrenaline junkie.
yeah.
I totally get that.
I feel like
got
we're
that
on the
covered.
same page there.
All right, Alexander, so let's see if Penn and Teller know how your magic works.
Well, Alexandra, you made us very, very envious because we wonder why we don't get to wear glitter tops. I know. That would be really nice if we did. Well, you started out giving us a great deal of confidence because the first trick is assistant's revenge, and we know that, and you know that, and you know that we know that. It's really good, by the way. The idea of not talking is a really nice idea. We also believe that that was a real free choice of card. We do believe that. We didn't go down that line. And it's really hard to figure out, once you knew what the card was, where you got it. But would we be able to I'm pointing with my index finger, turn that board around?
You would be able to turn this around. Would you like me to?
You can turn it around?
Absolutely.
Turn it around.
Now I'm Vanna
Does
White.
she have a choice?
Well, that's sure attractive. Could we look at that? Could we look at that closer?
Absolutely. Please
We
come
can come
inside.
up here?
This is a good
Please,
thing.
please.
We can come up here?
Yes.
You can let us look at that,
I would love it if you did.
because that could be just, you could have,
Please, gentlemen, check it all out. Well,
boy, you know, there's these 4 people on stage and the 2 guys are looking at a piece of wood. Can you come over here so I can show you what I'm looking at so you
Sure.
can see if it's right?
I'd
I
love
think
to.
it says right down, can you see right down here? So I want you to see down here where I'm pointing my index finger, because I think it says very clearly that you fooled us. Do you see that right down
Yes, amazing. Everyone, Alexandra. Woo, well done. Thank you, Alexandra. Great job. Wow. She definitely had me fooled. That was amazing, you guys. Penn and Teller are fooled, and the rest of us are thrilled. So let's give them a quick break to recover, and we will be back with more amazing magic. Stay close, everyone. Welcome back. Penn and Teller just got fooled, and they still have to face more amazing magicians like this next one.
I wanted to be a dashing and glamorous magician full of mystery and power. But then my hair fell out and my smile grew in. I knew in my magic there would be always room for comedy. My parents owned the biggest magic theater in Russia. I saw very young that magic was almost like its own country. Wherever they are from, magicians treat each other like family. Now there is a war that keeps me from Russia. I live in France as an expatriate. I haven't seen my parents and my son for almost 2 years. It's a great sadness for me. Tonight in Vegas, I will think of my Russian son and I will celebrate a family of magic. I'm like discovering the world, where I know one day my son, he will join me.
Put your hands together for the amazing Artem. How do you practice for a trick like this?
Wow, all the day long.
When did you first fall in love with magic?
Well, the first experience was I was around 9 years old, and school teacher asked me to perform on stage. So I was on stage. It was a small table with all props, and I did a few tricks. Audience was great applause. But then the table fell down, and all equipment was on the floor. Then I cry. Then I ran out of the stage, and I told to my mom I will never be a magician more. So that's the final.
And then what made you come back and want to do it again?
My father was invited to United States by the program of government, and he learned magic as a business. So it was a great inspiration for me. So that's the moment when I was start interested seriously in magic.
Artem, it is time now to go to the boys and let's see if you fooled them. Boys.
Artem, what a great act. I mean, you just have chops, unbelievable chops. You're just so skilled. And what I love about this so much is that you took things that are done with cards and are done with billiard balls and things like that and turned it into abstract objects, ideas, images. And that's a really beautiful way to do that, to have us not know what they are and have that be part of it, coupled with an amazing character and just beautiful movement, always funny, always interesting, every move just clean and really nice. But when it comes right down to it, as wonderful as that is and as entertaining as it is, it does come down to incredible manipulation. And we could go through every move you did in that whole routine, and then it would be a very special mini-series of Penn and Teller Fool Us, where we spend, I don't know, 8 one-hour episodes explaining each move, because the work involved is incredible, and we just absolutely loved every instant of it, especially the idea of making concrete abstract instead of the other way around. But I don't think you fooled us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for warm audience, for your applause, and the opportunity to perform for American audience. Thank you so much.
Well, Artem, you didn't fool them, but you were absolutely wonderful. You were magical. Thank you. Artem, everyone. Thank you so much. When we come back, you'll see tricks by magicians from all over the world, including tonight's finale by our very own Penn and Teller. So stick around, everyone. You're back. Well, fantastic, because I really wanted you to see this next trick.
Magicians tend to be weirdos, and I admit it, that kind of describes me to a T. I mean, I collect grave dirt, you know, soil from graves, which is objectively strange, and I know that. And I own a casket, which I bought so I could get married in it. My wife loved it. We're a perfect match. If you want me to describe my approach as a magician, well, you know that kid you didn't want to sit next to in 6th grade? That was probably me. Weirdness is an energy, though, if you use it right. That's why I love Penn and Teller. My goal tonight is to get them watching my weirdness instead of my technique. If I can grab the trophy, I know just where I'd display it. Fool Us and grave dirt? Now that would be cool.
Give it up for the comedy magic of Anthony Dempsey.
Hi, I'm Anthony. This is my grandma. Together we are Anthony and Grandma. I've been learning magic from my grandma my entire life. Everything I know is thanks to her. It's a particular honor to be here tonight because actually you, Penn and Teller, that inspired her passion for magic. Over the decades, Grandma's become your biggest fan. And the last thing left on her bucket list is to share a stage with the two of you. So, if you'll please stand up and join her on stage, it'd make her the happiest woman in the world. Have a seat over here, guys. All right, I want each of you to choose one of the face-down tiles, but don't look at it. Just pick it up and put it back into the cup without looking.
One of the face-down tiles.
One of the face-down tiles without looking, and just put it right into the cup. Lovely. Thank you so very, very much. Now, we've been playing with these tiles for so long that I'm able to tell what letter someone's chosen just by the way it sounds. Kind of like magic. Observe. I hear an F, U. We've got an F and a U. Let's keep going. Choose another face down tile each and put it into the cup. Perfect. O. Oh, that's 2 O's, Grandma. Let's keep going. Choose another face down tile each and put it into the cup. Lovely. I think I hear an S. Do you want to give this one a try, Grandma? Here. I'm rattling the cup next to your ear now, Grandma. Sorry, she's really old. No offense. Okay, sorry. You're drawing a blank. I got this. Oh, my bad, Granny. She really is drawing a blank tile. A blank tile could be any letter you want. Now, if we heard this right, even with a completely random selection of tiles, you spelled fool us. You should be thrilled. Okay. No, that's okay. Just to make sure that they're not all blank, Teller, turn over a random one. Make sure it's not blank. It's not? We're doing good. We'll get these tiles out of your way. Okay, perfect. Now, don't let me see. I love suspense. Take your tiles and arrange them, starting with F and ending with S. Do they or do they not spell out the name of the show, Fool Us?
They do not.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Did you say no?
No, they do not.
Plan B. Okay. I want you to take your tiles and spell a word, okay? Now, this could be any word you want, but make sure it's an English word, nothing made up, and something that everyone would know. Don't let us see. Let you do that.
I'm so bad at this. Teller, help me. There is a word that can be spelled with these, you think?
I would hope. We'll see.
I don't have a word.
They're magicians. It's okay. They're not English teachers.
No.
That's all right.
That's all I got. You got anything else?
You got one.
Yeah, we got one word out of 6 tiles.
Well, that's okay. We'll go back to school eventually. That's okay.
I know.
Now, how many points is your word? Don't say the word, but how many points?
Oh, dear. It's, it's 13.
Okay. I was going to try to embarrass you with the math, too, but you got it. Okay.
No, math, we're doing better.
Now, 13 points. That's amazing. Now, what I didn't mention is, a lot of times, things that can amaze people is their talent. My talent earlier was listening, but Grandma's talent is she can tell what letter's on a tile simply by the way it tastes.
Oh, dear.
It's true. Teller, take the first letter in the word that you formed, and I want you to place it into my grandmother's mouth. Now, make sure we don't see it, and go real slow. She's fragile, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. You can have a seat. Penn, if you could take the next letter in your word you formed, put alongside the first in my grandmother's mouth.
Okay.
And try not to get a finger in there, big guy.
Oh,
okay.
Boy.
Right.
Good.
Perfect.
Good.
Okay. Teller, can you guess what you're about to do? I want you to take the next letter in the word that you...
Oh, dear.
Grandma, you all right? Penn, I'm gonna need that word in a minute, Grandma. Are you choking? Here, Grandma, drink some water. Are you really choking? Here, Grandma, stand up. She's choking. I got this. I gotta set you down. You're heavy. I am so sorry. She's usually not this unprofessional. Wait, Penn.
Yes.
Teller, tell me. Was this your word?
Yes.
It was?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I did it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You guys can have a seat. Thank you all so much.
Anthony Dempsey and Grandma, everyone. We're not worried about Grandma.
Nah, it should be all right.
Okay, so what was the inspiration behind this?
My family's always loved board games, so we thought we would combine our two loves together, magic, board games, and, we just went for it.
What made you want to become a magician?
I started actually performing in college. I used to be a hypnotist as well. It was another attempt to try to meet people, but just ended up turning them into chickens, so that didn't last long.
Okay, Anthony, your act killed, literally, but let's find out if it earned you a trophy.
Excellent.
Penn and Teller?
Anthony, you know, that's some weird ass.
Thank you.
That's.
Thank you so
You know,
much.
I don't want us to be presumptuous, and please forgive us for this. But the first thing Teller said at the end of that act was, "We opened that door and they plunged on through." That was certainly very much in our style and from our heart. I mean, that's exactly the kind of thing we like, right down to the choking on stuff.
Thank you.
We just liked everything about it. We were looking for other words to spell there, like quark or fusion or switch or one of the other words. We couldn't find the letters.
Sure.
We were stuck there with Fox, and we loved that act very much.
Thank
but
you.
I do not. Excuse me. I don't think you fooled us.
Well, Anthony, I don't think you fooled him.
That's okay. It was.
Killed again.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Anthony Dempsey, everyone. I think we need a medic and a quick break. So we'll get back at it when Fool Us returns. Welcome back. Let's meet our next outstanding act.
Transforming things from chaos to perfect order, that's something I'm naturally good at. I'm an expert in cybersecurity for a major Norwegian company. Cybercriminals use a lot of the same techniques as magicians. Cybercriminals and magicians both use psychology to get you to do what they want. Misdirection, concealment, psychological techniques. We are both masters of manipulation. And while I fight those techniques at work, I use those same techniques when I perform. Penn and Teller, I'm not here to scam you, but I do intend to trick you into giving me a Fool Us trophy.
Joined by Penn and Teller, please welcome the coin magic of Rune Carlson.
Thank you so much. Now, being a magician requires different things. Practice, perfectionism, but also the creativity to invent new magic, right? And today I'm going to share with you some magic that I've been perfecting for almost 10 years. I kept it secret until now. And I keep it inside this old chest. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's it. So, no. Inside this chest, I have this small box. And inside this box, that's where I keep my pills. So I have a red one for my heart condition. There is a green one for my back. And then I have the blue one. And we all know about the blue one, don't we, Penn? But this is not about the pills. This is in fact all about the box. Now, look at the box. It's so beautiful. It's stylish, polished, elegant and empty, but yet so full of surprises. Now, in Norway, we have a saying, ingenting som det ser ut til. It means something like, nothing is as it seems. Watch. Did you hear that? And that's a silver coin. Oh. Thank you so much. Now, remember, whatever it looks like, on the back, the top, or even feels like on the inside, yes, you can feel inside. There's nothing to see, there is nothing to feel, because there is nothing. But nothing is as it seems. Watch. Shh. And that's a silver coin. Thank you so much. Now, they say that we should never ever repeat a magic trick, right? Why not? I mean, something is just too good to be true. Watch. Nothing is as it seems. Shh. Did you hear that? And that's a silver coin. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I want to look at that lid on box. Sure, Penn, could you check the lid? Could you check the box teller? Make sure it's a normal lid on box. Does it look okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Hopefully it does. Does the box look okay? Yeah, because it is. I mean, this is just a piece of metal. But nothing is as it seems. Teller, could you hold your hand like this? Even further. All the way. Perfect. Well, that's the box, and that's the lid. Penn, with your right index finger, could you touch the lid and push the lid to close the box all over? You okay? Yeah. Now, listen. Shh. Did you hear that? And that's, yeah, we are okay. and that's a silver coin right there. 4 silver coins and 1 silver box. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how? How can 4 silver coins fit into such a small box, right? Well, that's the wrong question. Because this box was never intended for the coins. It was intended for something completely else. Do you remember? It was intended for the pills. There is a red pill for my heart, a green pill for my back, and then we all know about the blue pill. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you, Penn. Thank you so much. Thank you, Teller.
Rune Carlson, everyone. Woo. So I have to ask you, because I understand you have a very interesting profession. How can I protect myself from cyber criminals?
Wow, that's a big question. If you think about this as when you're online, you're always unsafe because the cyber criminals will always be there. So be careful, take care of your passwords, and make sure that everyone in your family understands cyber security, also your kids.
Do you think that Penn and Teller are familiar with your techniques in coin magic?
Well, the concept of the trick is almost 120 years old. So I know they know about the concept. Okay. But then I have kind of turned it upside down. So what they saw now, they haven't seen before, that's for sure. But they might figure it out anyway. They are smart guys, so yeah.
Rune?
Yeah.
Let's find out if Penn and Teller know your coin magic secrets. Sure. Boys?
Rune, you told more of the truth in this routine than magicians usually do. It certainly took you 10 years to develop this. That's just a beautiful thing. It's based on the Aikido coin box, but you've taken it to just a whole different level. There's just so much you added to that. And it's also nice because it was so true to the original, because the Aikido coin box was, of course, a pill box. You know all this. I'm saying it for the audience. It's just beautiful, beautiful what you did with it. And you also had the guts to bring us up there. If you'd left us back here, there's stuff we would not have seen. We were up there just breathing on the back of your hands, as it were. It was really a wonderful routine. The other thing you said that was true was that everything is not as it seems. And that's the real genius of this. The craftsmanship, the work, the handling was just perfect all the way through. I absolutely loved it. And I will say that there is no doubt, 100% righteous, you fooled me. You fooled me completely. But The name of the show is Fool Us. And I sat down there and said, I have no idea, Teller. And then Teller just sketched things and told me things and explained it. So you did fool me. You did not fool Teller. So I'm very sorry to say, as much as I love this act, you did not fool us.
Thank
Does that mean he gets half of a trophy? Oh, did that make sense?
It does.
Oh my goodness, well you were wonderful. We enjoyed that so
Thank
much.
you so much. Thank you.
Thanks a
Bye-bye.
lot.
Take care. Rune Carlson, everyone. When we come back, we'll put the spotlight on Penn and Teller as they perform tonight's finale, so stay close. Welcome back to Fool Us. We've got a special treat for you tonight. To close our show, Penn is going to show off his juggling skills. So please put your hands together for Penn.
In my never-ending quest to bring more juggling into a magic show, I'm gonna do a juggling trick here for you to end the show. And this is something that the old vaudeville guys used to do. They used to say they would juggle anything that the audience could bring up and have them juggle. So I want you all to think about something that I can juggle that you think might be difficult. Whatever it is, I'll bring it up here on stage. I'll take 2 of these balls, add your object to it, and then I will juggle it. Now, I want to tell you a few things. It has to disconnect from you. It cannot be part of your body. I have to be able to hold it in my hand and not be part of your body. And you have to realize I may destroy it, I may break it. I get 3 tries. So we bring the house lights up. Let's see if we can find someone that has something. So if you're going to give me a cell phone, I'll juggle it, but I might break it. Let me see what else we got. Oh, what are you holding? I'm afraid what you're holding up. Oh, Jiminy. No, it's not going to be you, Teller. It's not going to be you. What do you got there in your whole purse? Yeah, that's too weak. I want to find something that's a challenge. Teller, it's not going to be you. Put your hand down. It's not going to be you. Let me see what else we got. What do you got? A shoe, Gesundheit. No, Teller, it's not going to be. Okay, Teller, what do you got? You got a briefcase. I can juggle a briefcase easily, Teller. Hold it by the handle, then just flip it. It goes just like that. There's no problem with the briefcase. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's an apple. Okay, Teller wants me to do the classic of juggling where you juggle 2 balls and an apple, and then you bring the apple up and you take a bite like that. But it's really messy. It's also hack. Every juggler in the world does that. I'm not going to do it. But I did juggle the apple. So anybody got anything else we could use that's more interesting? What do you got, Teller? In the briefcase. Well, it's going to be smaller than the briefcase, so I can do that easily. Oh, you got a ping pong ball. Well, ping pong balls are very hard to juggle because a lot of juggling is tactile. You have to feel when it leaves your hand, and a ping pong ball doesn't give you much when you leave the hand. But I'll do the ping pong ball and 2 ball. Oh, with the apple too? Okay. Give that a try. These are 3 things that are very different, but I'll give it a try. Here we go. And, oh, whoa, that ping pong ball is tough. But there you go. There's the ping pong ball, the apple, and the ball. Very good. So anybody else got? I'll just do one more. What do you got, Teller? Something in the briefcase? That's a bowling ball, Teller, in the briefcase. And you had it with you? You carry a bowling ball with you? You want to knock down some pens? Is that the idea? Gee. Okay, this is not too light. I'll tell you that right away. Now, this may take me a few tries. I'll do the 2 balls and the bowling ball. You want it all. So I'll do the apple, the ping pong ball, and the bowling ball. This is actually difficult. Actually harder than oh man. And the ping pong ball I can't even feel. It just has to be done by memory, kind of. Let me give that a try. I only got to do like 3 throws. I don't think it'll last long, so applaud quickly. You, Teller.
Wow, the toes.
I got an apple for you.
We gotta go. Now, I made Penn and Teller promise to show me around Vegas, but I promise we'll be back in time for another amazing episode of Fool Us. Good night, everyone. Let's go, boys.